Welcome everyone, this is Ricardo, and I want to speak on waiting on the Lord. Now, I can go much further into this detail, the detail of the whole thing, get much further than this, but I want to just kind of give the general version of, waiting on the Lord. So, just waiting on the Lord in general. We have a lot of things that we want to accomplish at a young age. We want to do a lot of things. And then when we get a little older, we're like, you know what, I haven't even done this yet. I spoke about it in the past that I wanted to do this, I just never did it. I wanted to travel here, just never did that. And you still have today to start putting forth for the next day. Nobody knows whether we have, tomorrow. Tomorrow's never promised. But if we at least put forth an action or something to go forward for the next day, then guess what? You never know. You may be able to go there or do the thing that you were planning on doing. But also, don't try to rush. Don't try to go and go by too much. Yes, you want to make haste and do things, but you want to also count the cost of how to make things happen. So it's good to wait on the Lord so that He can renew your strength. You can mount up with wings like eagles, going and soaring in the sky and making whatever needs to happen happen. But you have to allow God to orchestrate your time, to also be the one at the perfect timing to release what needs to be released, to give whatever needs to be given to you, and allow Him to raise you up at perfect timing. If you're going through situations, wait on the Lord. He will renew your strength. If you are planning to do certain things, wait on the Lord. He will give you that timing and He will renew your strength. And you will have more endurance to take out whatever it is when you wait on Him. It's just like when you have a certain break from running. Sometimes you have to jog. Then you have the time when you have to pick up the pace and start running. It takes some time where we jog. And then to pass the baton to God and allow God to run the race with you. And sometimes we tend to not be patient. And patience is very, very key. Patience is basically saying that, you know what, God? I'm not going by my timing. You've ultimately made me. And you know what's best for me. And because you know what's best for me, I'm giving you my timing. And whatever timing you want to do, whatever you want to place in my timing, you can do that. Because it's not my time. You're going by God's time. And now, waiting on the Lord, not only will your strength be renewed, but you will do everything at such a perfect timing. Everything will be so aligned. And you can just thank God every single time. You just wait on Him to allow things that need to be done to be done. Now, waiting and having things properly prepared and doing something, because faith without works is dead, you still have to do things in the now time. But while you are doing, you're serving, you're searching, you're doing this and doing that, while you're doing all the things, you're still waiting for after you have done this and done that, for God to renew your strength. That way you don't grow weary in well-doing, but continue to do well. You want to make sure you allow God to give you that strength. Keep on moving forward. Keep on doing that jogging until you can pass the baton to God and allow God to run with you for the next round. Or even run for you. Because sometimes we just lose all of our strength. And it takes for us to just say, this is it. God carries you from that point forward. Instead of you walking alongside with Him or running alongside with Him, He says, don't worry about it. I'll finish the race for you. Because what does it say also? He that began a good work in me shall see that into completion, right? So He that began a good work in all of us, you, all of us, we shall see that to completion. Running the race. The race is not given to the swift, but to the ones who endure. Endurance sometimes takes patience and waiting. Sometimes allowing God to run with us. So in that way we don't have to keep on going through this journey by ourselves. So wait on the Lord. In His perfect timing He will arrive. Not our timing, but His timing. Just like Jesus has said, not my will, but thine will. So I want to end with that. Again, my name is Ricardo. Know that God loves you and that I love you. You all take care, and God bless.